All right.
Okay, so number 1 said, what two regulatory proteins are involved in the lac operon? And that was the
CAP and the lac repressor
yep.
for A. And then the two effector molecules that regulate the lac operon I had was allolactose and there's CAMP.
Yep.
Yeah, CAMP.
Then what 4 DNA sequences are involved in regulating transcription? There's the CAMP, the CMP site, the LAC-O, the terminator, and then the promoter, the LAC.
LAC-P, yeah.
Yeah, the promoter.
Okay, what three structural genes are found on the lac operon? And
AYZ.
Yep, AYZ.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we're done with 1.
Yay. Okay, so for 2, I wrote, I guess you can read the question. My questions and my answers are on different pages, so I have to switch back and forth. The question for A was what happens to the expression of the lac operon genes? Oh, I guess the inactive lac repressor protein cannot bind to the accelerator. I wrote, if the lac repressor operon is inactive, then the isolate wouldn't be able to repress the lac operator because there would be no lac repressor.
Yes.
Agreed.
I'm hearing it cut out really bad.
I'm getting a ton of feedback.
So am I.
From what?
It's like someone's speakers are up too loud.
Yeah.
Do you know who it is?
That's either you or Kennedy, because me and you, we have headphones.
I can barely hear anything you're saying, so.
There's like a lot of feedback.
Oh, well, I just mean my speakers aren't up very loud, so.
Okay, it's better now.
Alright.
Let's see.
So we're on 2B?
Oh, yeah, I'll just explain this one. What I said is because there's no lac repressor, then it's continuously active, the lac promoter. And I said it was disadvantageous. It's like leaving your car on even when you're not using it, is how I described it.
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly using fuel, even when you don't need to be using it. And so it's disadvantageous because it's using energy when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah. I like that analogy.
Yay.
Alright. So, for 3, alright, so for 3A, it just wants to know how these gene expressions would affect the lac operon. I had for 3A, I had that it would be non-inducible. That's, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else? I feel like I talked the whole time, so I'm going to let other people give feedback. We're on 3B.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Inducible, non-inducible, or constitutive. Okay, I see where we're at. For 3B, I had that mutation in the operator site would make it constitutive.
Okay.
So you guys got?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll do C and D.
Yeah. So for C, a defect in the LAC-Y would make it non-inducible because the LAC-Y was responsible for the permease.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be able to move any lactose.
into the cell.
Yeah.
Okay. I have that as non-inducible. And then the LAC-Z.
It's also non-inducible because LAC-Z helps create beta
Tosidase.
galactosidase. That's how you say it. And that's responsible for making allolactose, which is an effector molecule.
Yeah.
And I just got that your mic is muted. Why is it? Did you do it or
Yeah, he did that.
why? Oh, okay.
Was he the one with the feedback?
Well, all right. I was wondering. I was like, all right. So let's go on to 4 really quick. All right.
Why was beta-O nitrophenolgalactoside used in the experiment?
Do y'all like? I wrote really short answers on this, and I didn't when I compared it to the key. What I had was wrong, so I got this question wrong. So
I got this one wrong as well when I answered the key review. This is one I didn't understand.
So did I.
As a result, beta.
Okay. So I'm gonna go open the key then and see what it has to say since we all got it wrong.
Yeah, I will too.
It's a substrate of galactoside.
So
is it, can you guys hear me without any bad sound now, or is that still having issues?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll leave it on then for now.
I mean, it's there's a little bit of feedback, but I think it's better that you make comments and learn the video because you need to get credit for being here, and it's okay that there's feedback. All right.
Okay, so I have it opened.
Okay.
No, Operon is.
Which one are we doing now?
We're on 4A, and we all didn't understand it. When I compared it, I got 4 wrong. So
it says when the LAC operon is transcribed, beta galactosidase is produced, and BONPG is converted into its product ONP, which is yellow. So it's a convenient means to describe if the LAC operon is transcribed. When the yellow product is observed, the LAC operon is on. So it was used as a way for them to show that the LAC operon is on.
Okay.
Really? I didn't get that. Okay.
And so, why was no yellow observed in the 4 tubes? Well, then we can deduce, without even reading the answer, that the LAC operon was not turned on.
Wasn't on.
Right.
So I guess it's saying that.
So it says the LAC repressor proteins that binds to both copies in the cell.
Operator. So the LAC operon was repressed because there was something done to the operator. Okay, and then on C, what is another method that can be used to measure the level of expression of the LAC operon?
It says you can measure the levels of lactose permease, which is the protein that moves lactose into the cell.
Okay.
So it could be used by measuring the movement of radioactive lactose into the cell. Yeah, I mean, you could put like a tag on the lactose and then see how much is moved into the cell.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last line is alternative antibodies could be used to detect the presence of the 3 LAC operon enzymes.
And a Western blot. Good old Western blot. Why was the optical density twice as high in tube 4 as tube 1? Well, the reason it was higher, the optical density is referring to the yellow color, and that's because the lac operon was on. It says upon lac operon induction will be twice as intense. So that makes sense.
Okay. Alright, so you just need to work through 5 together, which doesn't look hard at all.
Right.
Yeah, 5.5.
So describe how the lac operon is regulated under different environmental conditions as listed below. Okay, so when there's no glucose or lactose present, like, will the lac operon be on or off? No glucose or lactose. I guess it would be off, because if it doesn't have lactose present,
Then it can't take off the repressor.
yeah, there's gonna still be that repressor bound to the operator, and it's not gonna be able to go.
And then,
So the lac operon would be off.
and that's the only reason, because even though there's no glucose, that means there's high CAMP, which means transcription can occur, but it won't occur because the repressor's still on,
Yeah.
because there's no lactose. Okay.
Agreed.
Glucose present, no lactose.
I guess if there's still no lactose, then it's still gonna be off.
Right, you need lactose to make the effector molecule that binds to the repressor to take it
It
off.
just is wanting the molecule that removes the repressor from the operator. I don't remember what it's called, but it just needs to remove the repressor.
Yeah.
In order to remove the repressor, you need those effector molecules. They're like the ligands that bind to the repressor.
Mm-hmm. And that won't be there unless you have lactose. So
Lactose present.
Oh yeah,
Glucose.
because lactose is there, the lac operon will, I think it'll be on,
Yep.
regardless of the glucose present.
And because there's no glucose, there's high CAMP, so there's transcription can occur.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And then on the last one, with glucose and lactose, what is the glucose do?
Transcription is inhibited.
Low, right? So it's going to stop it.
Right, there's going to be a low level of CAMP, which means that there's going to be that transcription will be inhibited.
Yeah.
Even though the repressor comes off,
It still gets stopped by the amounts of glucose that there are.
because there's low levels of cyclic AMP.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Cool. So do you want to plan for Wednesday at like 8 o'clock?
Yeah, that's fine with me. Is there
What time?
I just threw out that number. It doesn't work. It's
7
not.
or 8. Does that work for you guys? I'll send
because I'm
a message
I
on
have
Wednesday.
class until 5.
Yeah, I've got a late class.
Okay, yeah, I can do it. So
I've got class until 5 on Wednesday too. So I'll send a text message that day and see if like maybe the time needs to change or something, because I know their life gets crazy. But
I'll do it.
but I appreciate y'all doing it early because I just need to get that done. I've already done all of next week's lesson. Like I did that all today. I haven't left my house all day because I'm trying to get all of my homework done.
Right.
That sounds terrible.
Because I have to leave. So.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with
All
that.
right. Thanks. All right.
Thanks.
I will see y'all later next week.
Okay.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.